Autism is a mental development disorder which is characterized by alalia, motor disorders, and leads to impaired social interactions. There are no any medical tests which can diagnose autism. Doctors can diagnose it only by observing person's behavior and his communication with other people. Now I want to share a selection of films that affect the relationships between people with autism, with society and nature. The first film is a biographical movie about Temple Grandin's life, a woman with autism who became one of the leading scientists in the agricultural industry. Grandin shared personal experiences of autism publicly. She designed more than half of all slaughterhouses in the United States, and her key goal was the most human attitude towards animals. Now Temple Grandin is 72 years old.
You see, autism is a very big spectrum. At one end of the spectrum, you got half the people at Silicon Valley. And then at the other end of the spectrum, you've got somebody who's very handicapped, remains nonverbal, is going to have to live in a supervised living situation. Really, really big spectrum.
Also, there is not biographical, but not less interesting film, Rain Man. It is the story about young businessman Charlie Babbitt, who suddenly recognized that his deceased millionaire father left his whole legacy not to him, but to his autistic brother Raymond, who lives in a mental hospital. Raymond has a phenomenal memory, and he is able to make complex arithmetic calculations in his mind. But at the same time, Raymond is mentally almost a child and lives in his inner world based on a strict timetable and habits. Under his brother's influence, Raymond begins navigate in the world better. After a conversation with physiatrists, Charlie agrees to Raymond's return to the clinic, where he would be safer and where Charlie could visit him. Charlie remembered that when he was little and he was scared, Rain Man came to him and sang him songs to calm him down. He called his brother's name indistinctly, and so Raymond became in his memories into a magical Rain Man.
Ты пил яблочный сок?
Тогда апельсиновый, уже 12:31.
Мне пора кормить его.
Уже 12:32.
Все, бегу.
I like having you for my brother. I'm an excellent driver. Yes, you are. J-R-L-I-E. Amen.
And the last film will be Ocean Heaven. This film shows us the story about a man who finds out that he has cancer and he has a 21-year-old son with autism. Dafu is absent-minded, repeats people's words, swims with surprising ease, maintains absolute order in his house, and may not fully realize that his mother died in a few years ago. His father, who works in the aquarium, Sam Wang, takes care of him.
这我早前心里都没谱。大福对谁呀都是个负担，我是他爸，赶上了没办法。可有些事儿，我还是想让大福弄明白，要不我不放心。这个是100块钱，这个很大，1斤鸡蛋3块钱，用哪个买呀？大福这个够吗？大福？嘿， 嘿，大夫真棒！
以后这个电话响，你要接电话，知道吗？是玲玲打给你的。
你怎么这么笨呢？这么点事你都记不住啊！上东路，这条路叫丰收路。
Autistic standards, the normal human brain is easily distractible, obsessively social, and suffers from a deficit of attention to detail. To be sure, autistic people have a hard time living in a world not built for them.
In the end, I would like to say that autistic people have to understand scientifically what not autistic people already know instinctively.